to Mrs. Always Right channel. How is everybody doing? I hope everybody is doing well today. So this is late evening vlogging, so I just want to come and say hello. Let me put this thing so it's balanced now. So a very big thank you to God and everybody in this channel. And also, this is my special evening to come and share something very important for my friends online. So I want to share it. I don't know the lighting here. I just managed this evening because I don't know how the lighting is. So I don't like too much bright light in my eyes. So I'm just going to make it very easy and quick today. So welcome back to my channel, and my name is Patience, or Mrs. Always Right, or Mrs. Miller. I am so exhausted. Since yesterday, have been running around to make things happen. So I thank God for all the good news and everything that God has done in this channel and also in our life. So may your name be glorified, God. So I am now saying another big thank you to all my wonderful subscribers wherever you are, and also my viewers, and also my new subscribers and the returning subscribers. Thank you very much. I'm not going to go too far, so I just feel like sharing a very big and lovely post with you today, video with you. So this is a bit of story about what people should know about life. So while I was pondering about life, I discovered sometimes to succeed in life you need enemies. Yes, because you need people who will mock you so that you can run to God. So that is part of life, because without problems there will never be a solution. So that is what I think people will need in this life. So if you just sit down there without any problem, but that is when you will not realize where God is. So I'm not saying that we should really sit down for people to mock on us so that we can run to God, but circumstances can cause you to have a problem and then you run to God. So it's an opportunity in that sense, that when something happens you run to God. And also you need people who will say no to you so that you can learn how to be independent. I mean, how to do it yourself. Because I've seen certain times in my life, I just comparing myself in this situation where I was always a giver, and I end up making everybody to be dependent on me. They depend on me throughout how many years in their life. I was only the one that goes around making ends living and making sure everybody in the family is okay. And I found that everybody decided to take that as a pleasure and sit down without trying to help themselves. So the moment I decided to say no, that was my breakthrough. And then the only thing I have discovered, that when I decide to say no, I become a victim. So everybody start to take their steps to make sure they ridicule me because I said no. But for me, it was a breakthrough for me to move on. And then I discovered that But the moment I said no, they try to do it themselves as well and become independent. So also, you need people who will disappoint you so that you can put all your trust in God alone. True, because when you rely on people, human beings, every time you just go to them, you feel that they are going to, you're going to be, they will be your lifesaver. But the moment of disappointment, who will you run to is God. So those are the things you need to know in life, that you cannot trust everybody, no matter who you are and who they are. You can never trust them, because there is always a problem along the line. There's always disagreement, there's always a problem. So people will disappoint you, no matter how good you are to them, or no matter how you did whatever you did to them, they will end up still disappointing you. And also, you will need people who will walk towards you. Who will walk towards you. You meet them. Like losing a job, or you start your own big business. So you will need people that will walk towards you. That means you need people who will sell your Joseph so that they can get you to Egypt. So you need people that will sell you to Pharaoh so that you can be delivered, because if it's not happening, you can never have a good life. So you need those people to link you to something that you can make sure in the end of it, it's going to be an opportunity for you to be in a very good place. So that happens to Joseph, because they sell him to Egyptian Pharaoh, and at the end of it, that was his beginning of his progress in life, until he becomes the highest in the rank in Pharaoh's place. So that is how the world is. So you need, sometimes when you are disappointed in this life, you feel very bad, and you tend to remain on that spot. In fact, when you feel bad, you still want to stay in the same position, not knowing that the end point of the disappointment is always a blessing, or is the beginning of your accomplishment. So in every disappointment in life, there's always a blessing behind it, or underneath it, or around it. So when you see that things are getting worse and worse and worse, it's going to come into a good outcome of you getting what you want. And also understand that every disappointment, once that has come, is always coming with a blessing. That is how it is. However, it is not everyone that partakes in this blessing that I'm talking about. So some people, they will disappoint you, thinking that is the end of the road. But the time the blessing will come, already they've already walked away from your life, and then by the time they turn around, they're not going to get involved or partake in that blessing. So that is how the world is. God will sort it out. Maybe we'll send them on an errand, or send them somewhere, and then by the time they come back, God will bless you, because if they were around you, it's going to hinder your blessing. So God always uses certain things in life, and God always send them to an unknown destination of journey, so that by the time they come back from that journey, you have already been blessed. So you cannot see an open door while you are still putting all your attention, time, and energy trying to force the closed doors that was closed to open. So sometimes God is closing a door against certain things in our lives. Instead of it to move to the doors that are open, you keep sitting there and trying to push open. Sometimes God shut the door against certain people in your life and asks you to move on, and then constantly you keep looking back into that door that was closed, and that is when we are stuck and we can't have the blessing God is giving to us. So we got to move on and look towards the new doors, the open doors. And once God shut a door, you can never go back to that door, because it's shutting you off from those things that was causing you problem in life. And also, God says in disappointment is phase 1, while accomplishments is phase 2. So I doubt if you can jump the protocols. So that is why it is called breakthrough. Something must break so that you can go through it. So in this world, I am saying that it is better for us to listen to the words of God and also listen to your instincts. When God decides to bless you, He's going to cause a lot of confusion around. He's shutting the doors. He's giving you signs. He's opening your eyes to even see them without even somebody telling you. He's going to show you the sign, and He's going to ask you if you have faith or if you want it, because God is ready to give us this help and also solution to our disappointment. So we cannot dance with the devil and hold hand with God. So God is not that kind of a person. So anything you feel that you cannot accomplish, God is always there to help you to accomplish it. So don't keep on worrying about this thing. And also God says in John 16 and verse 33, said, I have told you these things so that in me you may have peace. In the world that you will have tribulations, but take courage, I have overcome the world. So this is also a challenging time as well. I've given you illustration of what we can do to avoid problems and how we can see the sign that God is telling us to move on. Even when the doors are closed, don't go back to the closed doors. Move on. Even though God has warned you, don't do this. Always listen to the instinct and see the sign that God is giving you. So this challenging time is an opportunity to increase our faith in God and trust Him more. God is beside us and the Spirit is within us. So therefore, set of circumstances will be too much for us to handle. But the pathway that lies before us is lined with difficulties, but we must not look at those challenges from this perspective of our strength, but give it to God. God is going to deal with it. So thank you everybody for watching, and please don't forget to subscribe to this channel, and also have a wonderful evening, and God bless you, and thank you. Bye.